Do it, lady.
Watch your profanity. Watch your profanity.
Sorry for cussing.
What's up, selectors? It's Select Screen here. Shout out to my homie LL. Already early in the chat. You already know 100% approved. Let's make this happen, man. Tonight, we're getting back to some WWE 2k25. It's time to finish up this Bloodline thing, man. We've been kind of dragging this out, and then we took a little break and did some Metal Gear Solid. We went through that whole series, so we're going to finish up the showcase mode in WWE 2k25. 2k25. I think. I don't know if we're going to finish it all tonight, but we're going to really try really fast. And we got some cool pointers and some cool tips along the way. All right. So I have not finished this. Let's jump into this thing. Let's not waste any time. I'm ready. Yeet. Yeet. You're ready. Let's go. All right. Let's jump into this thing, man. Showcase mode. Showcase mode has a lot of copyrighted material in it, so we may skip some stuff. Like, we're gonna jump right into this. Tamina versus Charlotte Flair versus Becky Lynch versus Carmella versus Natalia and Money in the Bank. We're jumping right into it because they're playing that song.
We've come to the part of the showcase where we get to talk about Tamina. Ever since walking into WWE,
there we go,
shoulder to shoulder with the Usos, Tamina's alliance with this dynasty has never been
Bloodline stuff, man, is the best stuff.
Watching Monday Night Raw, and I seen Tamina debut with my brothers. It was a pretty cool, dynamic, right? Two of my brothers and Tamina.
Together, Tamina and the Usos helped each other navigate through a trial-filled first year in WWE, making sure they all survived together. In later years, Tamina has formed alliances with both Naomi and Nia Jax, honoring this family's connection.
That sounds quiet to me.
While Tamina has looked to create her own name in the industry, she has never missed a chance to acknowledge her place in this family.
So is she a part of the family for sure? No.
By Alpha.
Oh, she was trained. Okay. So she might be honorary.
Tamina was instilled with the same instincts that have carried each member of this family.
I think she's honorary.
Glory. Her in-ring approach is similar to many in the Bloodline. Quick striking, high-impact attacks, and smothering holds. As capable with a super kick or a big splash as anyone else, Tamina has maintained a remarkable level of success in her WWE career. A constant contender, Tamina has competed for the Women's Championship on many occasions. She's also held the Women's Tag Team Championships along with 9 separate
It sounds super
reigns
quiet for me. I don't know if it's quiet for you guys or not. You guys let me know.
Tamina has proven capable in any environment against any opponent. Tamina is always the perfect test for a rising contender. Defeating Tamina proves that you're at the top of your game, and she will always expose those who aren't quite
How's that sounding for you,
ready
Browns?
yet. Taking her lightly is the easiest way to book your visit to the local medical facility. Tamina has taken part in many memorable moments, but in the 2K25 Showcase, we're going to give you the chance to make history. In the first ever women's Money in the Bank match, Carmella, of all people, would walk out victorious after letting someone else do all the work. Tamina, Becky Lynch,
Something is going on with my speakers, man.
and Charlotte Flair were all robbed of a great opportunity that night by Carmella.
I think it sounds great for you guys.
This is your chance to make it right. Showcase Tamina's grit and take out the other 4 ladies in this ladder match to become the first ever winner of the Women's Money in the Bank. Carmella might still sneak out with the win, but if she does, she's doing it on her own because we're not allowing anyone else at ringside.
There we go.
For this match in our showcase.
It's really weird to hear him say all of that and then know that he's abandoned the bloodline now.
We are making history tonight here in St. Louis, the first ever women's Money in the Bank ladder match.
All right. So we're going to skip these. Charlotte Flair looked horrible.
Becky Lynch with a...
I can't wait to whoop Becky Lynch, bro. Although they got her character model pretty close. I'll give him that.
Mella is money, and she is as
All right.
Natalya, another superstar who walks into this match thinking she has legacy on her side tonight.
Y'all forgive me, man, because I haven't played this in a minute.
This new generation of female superstars are providing yet another milestone moment here. Tamina, Charlotte, Carmella, Natalya, and Becky Lynch looking to climb the ladder and retrieve the briefcase. Become the first ever Miss Money in the Bank.
So first things first. Rest in peace, Uncle Phil. All right, just kidding. Show each one of the other superstars who runs the show. What? Show each one of these other superstars who runs the show. There we go. And dish out the damage. Successfully attack, grapple, or dive at your opponents to fill the damage meter. End your combo with an X for a heavy combo. An opponent in the corner, perform an X. All right.
No safe haven in this match. These ladders could be your best friend, your worst enemy. There's no allies in this match. It's everyone 4%. There is no room for friends when history's being made. Not when you can go down in the record books as the first Miss Money in the Bank. And now thrown back into the ring. Remember, the first woman to climb the ladder and retrieve the briefcase will become the first ever Miss Money in the Bank. No countouts, no disqualifications in this match. Everybody is coming in with a different strategy, but remaining close is the key. Luck is going to play a part, but you'll increase your odds if you stay close to a ladder and close to the briefcase. Tamina not caring that Becky's a fan favorite. The crowd's adulation is meaningless. All that matters is the contract suspended above the ring. Tamina's been showing so much dominance in this match. A contract that can change lives hanging above the ring. Probably the most profitable opportunity in our sport. 15 out of 17 superstars have successfully capped in the Money in the Bank contract. A surprise cash-in has only failed once. And the other
right now
was awarded to a week in advance. You are almost certain to become the next SmackDown Women's Champion if you grab the contract tonight. Setting the sights on the leg with that. Action spilling toward us. This is probably a good time to take our things and go. She's struggling to get back up, but she's about to feel so much from way up.
She hit him with the woo.
Tamina sidesteps that. Big time clothesline. Is there anyone more intimidating in this group than Tamina? I've said it before. It could be a coming out party for Tamina. This is her time to live up to her family's legacy. If Tamina wins the contract, it guarantees her first title opportunity in over 2.
What do we got to do to get that? In your combo with... All right, combos. A heavy combo. Square action.
More than an opportunity, it pretty much guarantees Tamina will become the next women's champion.
There it is.
This is a unique application of a hammerlock. Tamina landing heavy offense
Very
on Charlotte.
high and then give her a big
Charlotte
fall.
would be an ascension to her throne. Tamina's here to rule that dream. Look at this amazing athleticism. Becky experiencing firsthand just what kind of a challenge this one's going to be. There's a Russian leg sweep.
Italia's feeling safe.
Rapid fire rights over and over. You're looking at the playing field.
So on this next one, press and grab to carry, initiate the carry. When sending their opponent, press X to perform a heavy attack.
The
So heavy
majority
attack
of
on
these
who?
women love
Natalia?
to utilize their submission offense to put opponents away. Tapping someone out won't win this match, but these women should know what's coming here. Submission move being applied. Forced to break the hold now, thanks to that timely interference. But now we see Tamina. Man, did you see the whiplash off the turnbuckles? Powerful contact by Tamina. And Charlotte being met with defiance there. Yeah, the effects of this
No. Natalia's in pink.
anytime soon. Scoop slam, making it look easy. There's the crucifix, nicely done. 3 second-generation superstars competing in this match.
All right, here we go.
Charlotte and Tamina. And Natalia, of course, a third-generation superstar.
Carrier.
Women bred for these kind of moments. Any of these women will have this
Butt up.
legacy if she can become the first Miss Money in the Bank.
Awesome attack there.
Right to the back of the knee. She manages to reverse it. Just rubbing salt in the wound now.
Oh, that's Charlotte.
The prize is in sight, but is it in reach? Seems to be struggling a bit up there.
What are you doing?
She's almost there. Baby Natalia's
Yeah.
here at Money in the
Right
Bank.
down.
Looking for the victory here, guys. It's almost there. My hands will be shaking. Good thing you brought your gloves, dummy. Ladder set right in the middle of the ring. Starts to climb.
Come on.
It looks like that hook is causing a lot of problems up there. Slow and steady won't win the race in this situation.
Oh, that DDT was crazy.
Look at the gash on the face of Tamina. Just caught flush. She's being derailed here. This deep into a ladder match, the last thing you want is to start breaking down.
Are you ready for yours?
Down with a suplex. Shot to the chest. She's been slowed down yet again. Yeah, but when ladders are part of the match,
Get out of here,
you really
Lynch.
can't expect anything less.
Butt out of here. There we go.
Into the outside. Becky definitely felt
Me and
every
Charlotte are both
aspect.
standing in the
This
ring.
deep into
We
a
got
ladder match,
a
the
Irish
last
whip
thing
her.
you want is to start breaking down.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
First the knife edge chop, and now continuing the attack on the knee. Straight to the knee. And now positioning the ladder on the turnbuckles.
Leave me alone.
That just made that one even
yeah.
more dangerous territory. Natalia's night could have just ended right there. She may not be in any condition to climb a ladder. Money in the bank briefcase still hanging high. This is what it's all about. The
Commentary has come such a far way.
Where do you on the top rope?
Oh.
Carmella trying to snatch the contract.
Oh, that was
Carmella's
crazy.
hands. Have to move fast. Time is of the essence. She gets bounced into the corner. Counter on Carmella.
Uh-oh.
Oh, what a slap.
And hit
And she's
Charlotte with a
fine
running
taking
attack
this to
here.
the outside. The Queen looking disgusted to be in the ring with her opposition now. Driven down Snake Eyes. This is a war of wills at this point. Watch out. Quick thinking from Tamina.
Yep.
She sees her rising to her feet. This is her opportunity. Oh, man, taking it to the trachea.
There it is.
Nice reversal by Charlotte Flair. Charlotte driving Tamina, and both tumble to the floor. Both women crashing down hard. The Queen, Charlotte Flair, the first to her feet, surveying the situation.
Oh, right into the
Coming
steps.
into the steps. Well, you are seeing a heightened level of aggression, heightened level of intensity from all these competitors because of the stakes involved. Guys, where's Charlotte going? Flair looking to up the ante now from the top. Oh, my goodness, taking out everybody. The Queen
Crazy.
rising to the occasion.
Crazy.
What you just saw is why we say Charlotte
That
is
was
genetically
nuts off the top
superior.
rope like that.
Yeah, undeniable athleticism from the Queen. Can it pave her way to the top of the ladder? That might have. Oh,
Keep
yeah,
her
she
away.
is busted open. We better have medical on standby here.
To keep Natalia away. Powerbomb on to do it.
Becky with a takedown.
There it is.
Can she cinch it in?
Won't be easy, but there's one last climb the ladder and become the first ever to win it.
She gets away.
Ooh, that's not how you're supposed to use a ladder.
Uh-oh. Good reversal. Bang.
And Natalya still able to get on the attack. Natalya must only be thinking one thing: the need to finish this as soon as possible.
Get off me, dude.
Now Becky Lynch. Becky in full control here. Oh! Sent into the corner. Look at this, going right
Just
after
gotta
the
win it.
left arm. Gotta hurt. Wards that off. What a response. Carrying into jeopardizing position here.
Oh.
What are they doing here? This is a figure four neck lock. Drop kick. Right on the money.
How do I set it up? Oh, I threw it out of the ring, bro.
Goes under the ropes and into the ring.
Throw her butt out of the ring. Oh, that's not what I wanted.
Neck
Not what I wanted.
Might be time to look for exit strategies, gentlemen.
Oh.
Tamina now is being sized up. Up and down. What a slam.
Oh, man.
Charlotte with the spear. Bam. Now here's Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch from behind. Oh, man, a kicker shot to the head. That can't feel good. What a raucous crowd here tonight.
No way she
Just
got me.
crashing
No
to
way.
the arena floor. Coming back to her torso area. This could become a strategy.
Come on, get up, Tamina.
And Carmella with a takedown, looking for a cone of silence submission. It's locked in.
She might want to tap. She's tapping, but it doesn't matter at all in this situation.
Lynch looking to secure. Using the submission to weaken the opponent.
And the agony has no reason to end as
You
we see
want
her
tables.
tapping out in
Everyone
pain.
hates that chair now.
Yeah. Buster. Mella's fully intent on ending things here.
Nope.
Oh, caught that foot by surprise.
Fully intent on taking a kick to the face.
Hoist it up high here. Oh my
Oops.
God. Right on the top of it. And what she
Off the table.
Flair with a trademark chop.
Oi! Didn't see that coming.
The Queen has put the opponent in the dirt, and now the ladder to her throne awaits.
Oh, and then they knocked down the table.
And Carmella with a takedown, looking for locked in. It's locked in. She's trying to ask for mercy, but not even tapping out can help her. Taking head over heels.
Oh, come on. I don't like her. Oh.
This is what you do when you're looking to do more than win a match. You're looking to hurt someone.
Up the ladder now. Let's see if this is right for the
Damn
picking.
it.
She's going for it. She certainly is.
There it
She
is.
can do it. The whole match is literally in the palm of their hands.
I am feeling a titanic
There it is.
shift rolling through this crowd.
Reach.
This could be the beginning of the end.
Tamina might
Okay.
have it here.
Are we about
Is that all I
to
gotta
see
do?
the
Got it.
That's it, Tamina.
Yeah, man, we got it.
The winner of the Money in the Bank contract and the first ever Miss Money in the Bank, Tamina!
Nice. Got a bunch of things there. That's pretty cool. The Money in the Bank there.
Any
Next
member
one.
of this family that enters the professional wrestling business knows about the expectations that are going to be on their back.
Yeah, for sure.
They know about the prestige that their very name carries. They know that those who came before them have accomplished so much. Bearing the weight of those legacies can prove to be way too much for almost anyone. But that was never the case for Jimmy and Jay Uso. Jimmy and Jay Uso looked to be stars from the very start, constantly evolving their look, style, and offense as they progressed in their careers. Face paint and board dances would fade away, and the two would embrace the day one-ish mentality, looking to punish opponents and send them to the Uso penitentiary. The Usos are 8-time WWE Tag Team Champions. The Usos have main evented WrestleMania after initially fighting for a mere spot on the card. The Usos were the premier team of the 2010s. The Usos are the greatest team of all time. Jimmy and Jay are poetry in motion, each knowing what the other is looking to do next, each using every bit of savvy they gained growing up in professional wrestling to keep their edge. And sure, in recent years, it's been difficult between the two. Jimmy did cost Jay his match at SummerSlam against your tribal chief, Roman Reigns. After months of the anger building between the two, Jimmy and Jay ended up as the first two entrants in the 2024 Royal Rumble match, bringing things to a head. But even that moment wasn't enough to settle the issue, and so they would fight again at WrestleMania 40. Jey Uso truly became main event and found his inner yeet, even adding another tag team championship with Cody Rhodes as his partner. As your wise man eventually would suffer as well, Jimmy found himself betrayed by Solo Sikoa and unceremoniously dumped out of Solo's version of the Bloodline. When Jimmy and Jay are a tag team, they are pure art. They are the reason for the resurgence of tag team wrestling's popularity over the last 15 years. And perhaps, oh, perhaps, their grandest moment came during the 2017 Hell in a Cell, when they would lock horns with perhaps their greatest opposition ever, The New Day. From July to October of that year, the SmackDown Tag Team titles would change hands 4 times between the two teams, both looking for ultimate bragging rights. The Usos' connection as twins always gave them an upper hand with most teams, but the New Day had their own trick, utilizing the Freebird rule to allow any two of the 3 members to compete in any match. Jimmy and Jay could never know for sure who the opponents would be, with a different game plan needed for each iteration. With nothing clearly settled after 4 months, the New Day would offer to defend inside Hell in a Cell, and the Usos gladly accepted. We've seen the Usos showcase tag team wrestling at its most beautiful. Now we want you to showcase the brutality that exists within Hell in a Cell. Big E and Xavier Woods are going to use everything at their disposal to take you down. But you've been down since day 1. Now it's time to force the New Day to realize there's nothing wrong with them being in second place, and there's nothing that's stopping you inside Hell in a Cell.
Let's make this one happen, man. This is gonna be fun. Ooh, so
Don't you dare be sour! Clap for your world famous 4-time champs and feel the power!
I
It's
miss
a new
Big E,
day.
man.
Yes, it is!
Are you prepared to kick off Hell in a Cell with the 4-time
Got pancakes in the bootios. Yes.
Think, Mark!
2 mighty men slapping meat.
The following
5-star
is a
match.
Tag team Hell in a Cell match, and is for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship, and accompanied by Kofi Kingston at a combined weight of 490 pounds. The SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Xavier Woods and Big E, the New Day.
Well, I can't say that I'm ever prepared for a man swiveling his hips and playing the trombone on the way to the biggest of his life.
Oh boy.
This is our first Hell in a Cell match of the night. The New Day actually requested this match to defend their tag titles. Who would have thought 4 months ago when this rivalry began that it would end once and for all inside Hell in a Cell.
New Day about to make it evident that the time for fun and games is over. This is the first time that tag titles will ever be defended inside Hell in a Cell. And at a combined weight of 493 pounds, Jimmy and Jay,
The old school theme.
tonight in Detroit, the Usos welcoming New Day into the penitentiary. This is going to be like a Chow Hall beatdown.
In every sport, you hear about super teams. Well, tonight, we're seeing two super teams of the modern era. This is going to be special.
Tornado tag rules here, gentlemen. 2-on-2 as Kofi is going to be locked outside the structure. Pinfall or submission needs to happen in the ring, but we all know this fight's going to go everywhere before that happens.
Guys are dope.
Matchups like these are why I love tag team wrestling.
Here we go. Here we go.
The cell door is locked. First of two Hell in a Cell
Jimmy or
matches
Jay?
tonight
I can't
in
tell.
Detroit. This is the 20th anniversary.
You're showing up. Now shout.
The
Taunt
Usos
an opponent
and the New Day
towards
must
the
be
New
put
Day in the
through
next 20
pain
seconds.
and punishment.
You might throw him off the
Two
game
of
plan.
the greatest tag teams ever. One of the best rivalries going today. It all comes to a head right
Whoops.
now for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship. Oh, man, what a shining wizard.
Jimmy doesn't
The
really
Usos and
wrestle
the New Day have had such a back and forth competition.
without a shirt on anymore. Oh,
And the challenge interrupts the pin before two.
Still too early in this match.
Measured up nicely. Fist drop. And that was a rough landing from that toss. I've seen Saxton thrown out of a few local bars like that before.
Oh, please don't remind me, Corey.
The challenger taking some minor damage. I think Woods may have cracked a smile when he connected with that attack.
ringside combat. Okay. It's very narrow. Your moveset has been adjusted to work. Okay. Strike your opponent with square X. All right. Run to hold towards the apron to grapple. Irish whip with circle. All right.
Placing him in the corner. Looking to explore.
Can I get up first?
For the championship.
Stops the count before it too.
Bro.
Kick out, but you have to wonder if he can keep it up. Boom! Ooh, Jimmy manages to counter.
I'm Jimmy.
New Day refer to this as their power lineup when having Big E involved in there with Xavier Woods.
Big E, the obvious powerhouse of the group. Woods has that blend of speed and power, making him the most well-rounded superstar
thank you.
for New Day. What's interesting, though, is this is the lineup that lost to the Usos at SummerSlam. The New Day not choosing Big E and Kofi to beat the Usos a few weeks ago could prove to be costly.
Corey, for as entertaining as the New Day are, they can scrap with the best of them. Remember that. Studios and trombones fool you. New Day can get down and dirty, especially when they have the Usos pushing them. New Day are prepared for an all-out brawl tonight.
I have a feeling the
Rise
Usos'
each member of the
objective
New Day with the
is to
super
send
kick.
the New Day to the hospital.
With a
Two
signature
teams
sword.
so
Okay.
familiar with each other, some innovation with weapons almost becomes a necessity. So many amazing
bad, Jay.
matches between these two teams. They said it this past week on SmackDown. No matter where we are, we put on a show. The Usos and New Day have a unified goal to raise the bar of tag team competition, to bring the
Jay
division
Uso
to a
bring the
whole
fight
nother
to
level.
Big E. They're both in the ring hitting him with a heavy tap.
With the pin.
So I can switch? Oh, you can. Okay, so here we go tutorial again. You can switch between.
He calls off the pin attempt,
Fighters.
maybe wanting to try something else. getting carried to a vulnerable position here. Launched right out the ring. The champion on the receiving end of some serious offense.
Okay.
Yeah, as Jimmy was staking his claim.
Usos and New Day going at it inside Hell in a Cell. And Jey Uso set outside the ring, and now the New Day on the attack. Big E, as aggressive as I've ever seen him here tonight.
Oh,
And
geez.
Xavier Woods now with toys, kendo sticks in hand.
And it's about to get more aggressive, more vicious, more barbaric.
That Xavier Woods looks terrible. That does not look good. Ooh. 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 Ooh.
I've never seen this vicious of a side from the New Day. It's what Hell in a Cell does to you.
Ooh.
Oh, now with the kendo sticks, Xavier Woods
Oh.
unloading. Well, you're saying it, Byron. Hell in a Cell makes you do some awful things. Just attempting to survive, attempting to win.
Do whatever you want, punish however you want. Right now, that seems to be the mission statement of the New Day in order to retain the SmackDown Tag Team titles.
And that's what it's about, proving you're the best in one of the most insane environments in WWE today.
Man, we got messed up for like.
The New Day have just
34
changed the whole
minutes.
complexion of this match. I don't know if I've
Uso
seen New Day go
penitentiary,
to
so
these
soon
lengths
what it's
before.
like 5 more attacks
No time
from
to be
a
a
weapon. All
jovial
right.
bunch when you're in a cell, Michael. Tonight, it's not about entertaining. It's about putting your sworn enemy to rest for good.
Biggie put the straps down.
Punishing the leg.
The Usos and the New Day have been trading title reigns for the majority of the year now. This, the contractual rematch for the Usos. If they lose, the Usos won't get another opportunity for the titles as long as the New Day are champs.
And just being around the Usos, it's not only about winning the tag team titles, it's about stripping the New Day of everything that made them popular in the WWE Universe. It's about making sure the New Day never competes again. It's never been just about the title, Saxton. It's about these two teams wanting to claim supremacy for themselves.
He gets into the ring.
Getting set up in the corner now.
Watch out, Jay. There we go.
He answers right back.
Talking to Xavier, he told me the one thing the Usos have taught us is that we have to embrace a more
There we
lawless
go.
culture here in WWE. A more lawless culture in this rivalry.
And that could be the reason the New Day chose to have this match in the Hell in a Cell. It's been such a chaotic rivalry. Therefore, only this kind of lawless match could finally put an end to it for good.
Well-placed elbow drop. Ooh, a direct headshot. Just sickening. Boom. From the top.
Oh, he missed.
This is just turning into a savage display of violence.
Powerful kick.
Out of the ring to the confines of the chain link enclosure. Uh-oh, he's searching for something.
You know, one of those chairs.
He's thinking a steel chair is just what he needs to wreak some havoc here.
Xavier Woods with a
Ooh.
kick. Oh, shot to the solar plexus.
There it is.
Swing on sight and don't
Let's take it to New Day. There it is.
Innovative offense from the hold on. He stops the count.
Yeah, stop the count. We still got stuff to do.
Whoa, that was a stiff chair shot to the
Trading now.
Jimmy.
top rope. Jimmy Uso splash. Will that be enough to win the titles?
Jimmy or my Jay? I can't tell. I think this is Jimmy. As Jimmy hit Big E with the front heavy attack in the ring. There it is. All right.
And Jimmy and Big E slugging it out middle of the ring. This has been a vicious, brutal match between two of the great tag teams today. Here comes Jey Uso into the fray alongside of his brother.
Ooh.
Bang! Double
Super kick.
super kick.
And the Usos now looking for that patented Uso splash from the top rope.
Uso
Ooh.
splash. The bang! Bang!
Oh, man, we didn't get it, though.
Handcuffs it all, breaks it up.
At the last possible second, Xavier Woods saving this match for his team.
Credit to Woods for his never say die attitude.
Oh,
But Xavier Woods is outgunned right now.
And there's, look at Woods still fighting back.
Yeah,
they
with
got
the
him
handcuffs.
handcuffed.
Using the handcuffs as a weapon.
That's smart.
Oh, man.
And Woods now down. And trying to still fight back. What heart from Xavier Woods.
That Hart may not have much more fight left. Jimmy and Jay back up to the top one more time.
Uso splash in
Another
stereo.
one.
The cover. The
Got
Usos
it.
win the tag team titles. Here are your winners.
Yeah.
And the new
Got it.
SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the Usos.
Usos, bro. Get it. We got Biggie, though. Got the other tag team titles. Let's go. Next match.
Next on our showcase is someone who wasn't born into this family, but has put in the time and more than earned her spot. She's always happy to leave
There
haters
we go.
in the rear view, and when she enters the room, you will undoubtedly feel the glow. Of
Gotta feel the
course,
glow.
I'm talking about Naomi, who many of you may know has reigned as Jimmy Uso's wife and queen for over 10 years. There's the old saying that behind every good man is an even better woman. And this could not ring more true
Naomi's dope.
than Naomi, who I will say is an absolute treasure. Jimmy will frequently speak during old Bloodline planning sessions about how much her support and love drove him to improve as a superstar, always stressing her importance not only to the WWE
I wish they could have
women's
brought her
division,
in somehow.
but to his career and his life as well. In the ring, there is no denying
She
Naomi's
is
skills.
fantastic,
The
man.
former women's tag team and two-time SmackDown women's champion has the mental tenacity to push through the toughest part of any match and possesses breathtaking physical skills. Naomi uses her dancing background to constantly innovate with her offense, resulting in some of the most beautiful moves you will ever see. Unless you're on the receiving end of them.
Right, right.
Naomi is an inspiration to so many of our younger members of the WWE Universe, showing a new generation that anything is possible if you just put in the work and never stop believing in yourself. Naomi has battled against the very best in the women's division, taking on foes like Charlotte Flair, Bayley, Shayna Baszler, and Io Sky.
My favorite moment of Naomi was when she won the title in her hometown, Orlando, at WrestleMania.
To compete against that caliber and maintain the level of success that Naomi
And she's only
has
getting better.
for her entire WWE career is something worth, shall I dare say, acknowledging. Naomi has even teamed with fellow family member Tamina through the years.
Okay, so Tamina was
proving
official.
the family you choose can often be the most important. And in true Uso fashion, Naomi shows an unrelenting desire to win, to achieve greatness, and to dominate her opposition. Many mistake her smile as a sign of kindness, but they quickly realize their mistake.
She will
as
whoop your
Naomi
tail.
unleashes a
That's what
flurry
we've
of
seen now
kicks,
in this new. I can't wait to
flies
play
at
as
them
her
with
in
moonsaults
26,
from
man.
all angles,
She is
and
going to
then
be
ties them
vicious.
up
It's
in
going to be amazing.
knots. Naomi is having fun, but Naomi is never playing. And now, we take you back to the 2020 edition of Super Showdown, which saw Naomi challenge Bayley for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Unfortunately, a ridiculously lax referee decided it was just fine for Bayley to basically do whatever the hell she wanted.
Bailey, oh my gosh, she's trapping Naomi's legs in her shirt.
And Naomi wound up suffering an embarrassing loss after Bayley used wardrobe to her advantage. Well, Bayley, we can pretty much guarantee that trick won't work again. This is your chance to help guide Naomi to a third SmackDown Women's Championship, and to do it by defeating one of the greatest competitors WWE has ever seen. Your wise man has nothing but respect and admiration for Bayley's abilities, but those abilities are eclipsed by Naomi's extraordinary trinity: smarts, strength, and aerial attacks that should give all of you everything you need to get the win and the title.
Let's make this happen. I can't wait for this one. Feel the glow. I know. Any update on their baby? Haven't seen Clue in here.
Gentlemen, it's glow time. I got an idea, Saxton. Why don't you glow home? No, I can't.
Why don't you glow home? Yeah, they even got her in the other gear.
And gentlemen, when Bayley was asked about this history-making match tonight, she said, of course I'm part of this, because history is made by winners. And I'm going to become a role model for everyone here tonight in Saudi Arabia, and for everyone around the entire world. Right aspect.
Wow, cheering.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Introducing the challenger from Orlando, Florida, Naomi. And her opponent from San Jose, California, she is the SmackDown Women's Champion, Bayley.
What's the belt look like that? Belt looks super weird.
For the first time ever, we have a women's championship match here in the Middle East, in Saudi Arabia. Bayley against Naomi. Will Bayley's record-setting reign end here tonight?
Yes, it will. It's a wrap right now. Braids all jacked up, bro.
Guys, a very important component of this match. Bayley is
Weird glitch there. Did you guys see that glitch?
WWE. Bayley has accomplished it all. But the one thing Bayley has never done in her career, she's never beaten Naomi.
And believe me, that is a huge point of confidence for Naomi and a huge pressure on Bayley. Yeah, but Bayley thrives under pressure. Her resume speaks for itself.
Bayley having every reason to be confident heading into this matchup.
Oh, that's why, because we're in Saudi Arabia. That's why we're wearing the
champion,
different
Corey,
clothes.
can take a toll on you. Bayley has been carrying an exhausting weight.
Ooh,
Took a leap of faith and connected perfectly. This could be just what they needed. Naomi going for broke. And this high-risk offense from the challenger might be catching the champion by surprise. The challenger being the aggressor here, but remember, the title can only be won by pinfall or submission inside the ring. A factor to consider in this match is that Naomi took some time off to rejuvenate herself, to get her mind right, to refocus on her desire to once again be champion here in WWE. So,
swap you for one drink for another. All right, you have Bayley spellbound if you can connect with 2 of your springboard attacks. Ooh. I don't know where she went.
this isn't necessarily the same Naomi the WWE
springboard from
Universe or
outside?
Bayley is used to.
And Naomi says that after taking time...
No!
What a
There we go.
crossbody!
Tossed caution out the window, and it paid off.
Look out!
Oh, that doesn't count as a
I
springboard, though.
can't believe what we just saw. I can't believe that didn't miss. Uh-oh! A
Oh.
slingshot cross body! Threw caution to the wind, and it paid off big time.
Sliding in under the rope. She's back in the ring. Oh! I don't think I've ever seen a champion feel as disrespected as Bayley has, Corey, because Bayley's talked a lot about how people think she's an afterthought as a champion. Everybody talks about Becky Lynch on...
Ooh.
Takedown. Oh, there it is. The captain's hook. Locked in.
We're out. We're out.
Back to her feet. A couple of elbows to the gut and create separation.
Catches the kick. Caught. Dragon screw. And Naomi has taken the upper hand.
And Naomi continues to somehow have Bayley's number here. She's taken into the corner. Needs to get out. Put on the top rope. Something big.
There it
Here we
is.
go. Championship's on the line. Naomi's got Bayley in trouble up on the top rope. This could be Naomi's moment.
Smart move by Bayley, protecting her title and going to the eyes.
Oh, what a kick. Bayley is down and in trouble.
Quick thinking by Naomi, looking to close this one out.
Nobody's
Oh,
home.
missed
Bayley
it.
wisely moves out of harm's way. What's Bayley trying to do here?
What the? I think Bayley's trying to trap Naomi's legs in Naomi's own shirt.
A great counter by Naomi.
Yeah, that's crazy, especially when
Naomi
you're
ducks
dancing.
underneath, and we got a standoff. Great match so far.
Well, Bayley thought she had Naomi, but the challenger was ready. Well, the champion has to find a new strategy in a hurry. Kick to the gut. Ouch. Oh, sit out jawbreaker. Eating through a straw for a week. Right on the mark. Rear view by Naomi. Can the champion follow from
Out.
No, we did it.
Jeez.
We have a new champion.
Wherever the camera.
Here is your winner, and the new SmackDown Women's Champion, Naomi.
Bayley's stranglehold on the SmackDown Women's Championship has ended. The Glow era has begun. Bayley was as aggressive in this match as she's ever been, but Naomi's confidence and athleticism were just too much for Bayley to contend with.
History made in the Middle East.
What a terrible, like, I don't know. That was a fun match, but like The Saudi thing just that makes
Ladies
it
and
hard.
gentlemen, if it weren't for the next two superstars in our showcase, none of this would be possible. Because without Afa and Sika, without the wild Samoans, there truly is no dynasty.
There we go.
While it was their father who made the blood oath with High Chief Peter Maivia, it was Afa and Sika who built the family up, training generations of relatives, all with the single goal of becoming the best professional wrestler on the face of the planet. And while the two would together be WWE Hall of Famers, based solely on their work as trainers and cultivators of the next generation, their in-ring successes only add to their immortality. Afa and Sika formed WWE's most dominant tag team of the early 1980s, fighting their way to the WWE Tag Team Championship on 3 separate occasions. Opponents were often defeated before the bell even rang to start the match, falling victim to the aura and the intimidation factor of having to step into the ring with the Wild Samoans, accompanied by Captain Lou Albano. The trio formed a masterful group that was able to take all opponents off their game, be it through Albano's devious schemes or the overpowering nature of the Wild Samoans. WWE had never dealt with a team so primal, turning each match into a battle of survival. Most feared, the deadly Samoan drop, a move that has been imitated by many, but duplicated only by a chosen few.
There they are, the Wild Samoans.
These are immigrants coming from the island, trying to figure it out, trying to find a way. I couldn't imagine being these men. I couldn't imagine taking on these responsibilities of setting the tone in a whole new country and then trying to break into entertainment on top of that. But they made it work. And that's what we are. We're workers. We make it work.
These tribal elders set the standard for all of their descendants to not only follow, but they also taught their descendants how to surpass it. So beloved were the two that perhaps no moment holds more significance to your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, than when he was presented the Ula Fala by his father Sika and Uncle Afa after the 2020 Hell in a Cell event. You see, it was their
No, they
acknowledgement
passed
that gave
recently, so
Roman
this is even more
Reigns
important.
the unshakable confidence to continue his journey to becoming the greatest of all time.
The utmost respect, love, and gratitude for those men. Because if my father and uncle don't do what they do, we're not here.
We now humbly present to you the honor of walking in the famed footsteps of the Wild Samoans, finding a tag team in WWE's long and storied history that we felt would test the Wild Samoans was not an easy task. But then a thought came to your wise man. Why not give the audience exactly what they want? Why not put the Wild Samoans against one of the greatest tag teams of all time?
No.
Why not present Afa, Sika, the Wild Samoans
Versus
versus Bubba Ray and Devon the Dudley Boys. And if we're going to go that far, let's do it in a tables match. Showcase that savage brutality that made both teams the eternal legends we know them to be. No pinfalls, no submissions, no rules. Just be the team that avoids being put through the table, and you will emerge victorious. And with these four men, you better believe that things are going to get extreme.
Should have had the Hardys in there too. All right, sorry about the camera, guys. Didn't have the
ready for a fight.
firework come down.
That's just what they'll get from
Dudley's looks great.
And then some. Guys, this is going to be a great one. You can feel
Now, most people say that the Dudleys are the greatest tag team.
And some fear, too.
Welcoming by Captain Lou Banner and a combined weight of 645 pounds. Up and Sika, the Wild Samoan.
This tables match might be a dream match for many, but for both the Wild Samoans and the Dudley Boys, this is about to be one team's greatest nightmare.
Papa and Sika clearly not looking to back down here.
The Dudleys can certainly handle their own, but they've never faced anyone or anything like the Wild Samoans. Those mean looks on both Alpha and Sika's faces, I'll tell you, they're out for blood. And the Dudleys are about to walk right into the Lion's Den.
Isn't it crazy how they so much resemble Jay and Jimmy? You can just kind of,
Here's the battle, and it's the
even in a game,
Samoans,
you know.
Alpha and Sika taking on Devon and Bubba Ray Dudley, the Dudley Boys.
Two sets of brothers, two sets of absolute madmen, ready to get the tables and get downright savage.
Manager controls are mostly the same as wrestler controls and can be found in the pause menu. Managers can distract a targeted opponent or referee through arguing with them by pressing up, and cheer for the ally or ask for a crowd to cheer by pressing left or right. Okay.
Bringing a new definition to the term sibling rivalry. This one will get extremely physical.
Corey, the Wild Samoans are about as tough and mean as they come, a very physical duo. And we've seen how they use their heads, almost like a concrete weapon.
Yeah, they don't need much flash. They're just a formidable ground and pound team. If they lack in offensive creativity, they make up for it in blunt force trauma. And nothing packs more blunt force trauma than an Alpha or Sika headbutt.
Devon gets intercepted. Run out of ringside and back to the mat. Oh. Uh-oh. Devon's toughness being called into question by that offense.
Yeah, he better regroup fast before someone uses this moment to send him smashing through a table. A very ferocious demeanor emanates from the Wild Samoans. Like they're part of a pack of untamed beasts. I really wonder what it would take for the Dudley Boys to have control of them.
Maybe they'll take a sledgehammer? A truck? They're not human, Byron. You can knock them down, but they'll keep coming back. Now, these are obviously two juggernaut tag teams clashing, but this is also a match that clearly favors one team over the other. Be honest, Corey. Do you think the Wild Samoans really have a chance in this one?
This is the Dudleys' wheelhouse, Cole. No team knows more about excelling in a tables match than Devon and Bubba Ray. The Wild Samoans have a lot of unbridled aggression working in their favor, but ultimately, they're up against the Masters.
Down to opponent and a double axe handle smash. And we can popped up.
There it is.
Incredible. The
And
Wild
twist in
Samoans
half
just
with a
completely
painful
wrecking
submission.
the Dudley Boys in there.
In the next 60 seconds.
Without regard.
Not a good spot to be in.
It's over. It's got to be a matter of seconds before we hear something pop. Gotta find a way out. Not even a surrender will end this agony. Oh, look out. What? The air time.
And the anguish on his face continues. Tapping out isn't going to save him here. He is looking to do some serious harm.
You're going to have to really hurt these guys to get them to a table.
And he
So stay with
slides
them
him
with your
back
most
to the
painful
mat.
attacks.
Nothing fancy here. Backbreaker.
I still can't get over the look I always see on the Wild Samoans. It's like they have a one-track mind towards savage brutality. They for sure answer yes to every question that makes up a scary tag team. Yes, they were.
Somebody threw
Yes,
a table.
they
Here we
were
go.
tough. Yes, they were mean. Yes, they were hurt. And yes, they
That
will
kick.
not stop.
Charge finisher. Here it is.
Now being sized up.
Through the table.
Popped up.
Sika just beat the Dudley Boyz at their own game.
That was awesome. Wow. That was so cool.
And it's the Wild Samoans standing tall, having beat the Dudley Boyz at their own game.
Devon and Bubba pushed Alpha and Sika to their limits, but in the end, there was only one way this match could end.
That was awesome. That was really, really great. All right, selectors, I think we're going to call it a night. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. Yeet. Yeet. linktr.ee/select screen, man. Ooh, that was fun. WWE 2k25. I think we got a couple more matches left. Let's see. Yeah, we got a few more. We'll be getting into these very, very soon. What do you think of the Wild Samoans, Naomi, the Usos, Tamina? Great matches tonight. Lots and lots of fun. linktr.ee/select screen. Make sure you guys check out our merch, man. We would really appreciate that if you would do so. Again, you can get it at linktree/5ELECT5CREEN. And man, we've really enjoyed having you guys here tonight. Do two things for me, though. Be kind to one another and remember to choose your destiny. There it is. My name's Select Screen, and I'm out.